welcome. I'm Robert, and this is the Star Wars deck building game Clone Wars Edition update for my Leaders solo variant. Now, if this is your first entry into the system, I want to make sure that you first watch the 10-minute tutorial I made for the original set. So I'll leave a link, I'll pause, and make sure you watch that first if you haven't, and then come back. And if you've enjoyed my solo variants and want to see more, I'm going to leave some links in the description in case you want to support me. Anything helps. Thank you. Just like the original set, all you're going to need is the double-sided enemy boards and the rules. Now, do make sure to print the Clone Wars specific rules because there's a couple of changes that are unique to this set. All changes are going to be colored blue in the rulebook for those that are already experienced with the previous set. The biggest change is the addition of companions. Companions are additional characters that are removed from the Galaxy deck before the game starts. You're going to use the leaders shown here for each faction, and then each of them have a companion that you'll remove from the deck. The companion will be added face down to the reserves area. When the progress track reaches this special symbol, the companion will be added face up to the master area. Just like other non-leader cards, the companion's abilities are ignored. They simply contribute their printed values. But there's a key difference. Companions are not exiled at the end of the turn like other enemy cards. Keep in mind that this special symbol on the enemy's progress track for this set means the same thing for both leaders. However, I also designed it so that in the case that I want to add more leaders in the future, that symbol can mean something different, which will be specified by that leader. Feel free to toy with leaders and abilities that can be triggered at that point when the enemy reaches that spot in the progress track. Also notice that the progress track is shorter this time around, and that's because I found this set to be much more cutthroat and aggressive, and the enemy needed an edge. Also, for this set's base ability tables, there is one new ability not found in the previous set, and that's the ability to reveal further bases than the two that you originally drew during setup. This is to prevent the enemy from drawing two bases in a row that are very low hit point value. So it is possible that the enemy will have to reveal multiple bases until it reveals either a 14 or higher value base. And I've also added a rule under clarifications to address the very rare occasion in which the enemy can't buy cards from the Galaxy row. This rule also applies to the original set, so the rulebook will be updated accordingly. And that's it. Those are all the rules changes for this. Everything else applies the same. There's no other major mechanical changes. And I want to mention that I also created a solo variant for Star Wars Destiny, which is my favorite solo Star Wars board gaming experience. And do keep in mind that it takes a bit more work than just printing a couple sheets like it is for leaders, but if you want to check it out, I'm going to leave some links in the description. Alright folks, so that's it. That's the Clone Wars update for leaders, and I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, go ahead and put them in the comment section. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.